problems with the actual microphone of my headphones, so I have no clue to how effective it is.
Yeah, it's working fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, I just know mine's pretty quiet, but that's it.
It's okay.
All right, nice. Let's get started.
Oh no.
Okay, that requires me to actually know how to start this. Okay. So all of your characters have been given a job, and said job comes from Sinclair, who is kind of just like the town weirdo. Like, everybody kind of knows that he exists just because of he's just got a weird record, okay? He just goes around and he does some weird things, offers lots of shady jobs that aren't technically illegal, but they're kind of in that, okay, that's a little weird, but, I mean...
So he's Doug Dimmadome.
That's lost on me, but yes.
He's the local weirdo.
He is. He's a really weird dude. But he pays really well, and nobody really knows where he gets this money from, but it's good pay, so no one asks.
It's best not to question where the money comes from.
Yeah, it's legal in theory. In theory. In theory that nobody questions. So he does just put out random job listings, and
Oh my god!
Okay.
Is everything okay?
No, I have a really annoying brother.
Okay, you tell him to go away. You're getting told about a weird dude.
I did. But he's peeing.
Excuse me?
Just ignore him.
Okay. So yeah, this is going great, clearly. So all of you were kind of, it was just posted just on random mailboxes all over the place, and each of you kind of signed up for it. So each of you have
sign up for it.
Note at the
yeah, it was
it was like a flip up call this number thing, and you can only call it so many times.
Yeah, it's like one of those lost pet things, but for a job.
Want money? It's a real life ad.
Yeah, it's a real life ad. Banner. He just goes and just nobody ever sees him putting up these job advertisements. They kind of just appear, and everybody just assumes that he's the one putting them up.
Abracadabra, you've been advertised to.
Yeah, it's he would hire those people who just stand around and wave a sign, but that requires talking to people, and he doesn't like talking to people.
Big food.
Understandably. When you're the town,
just put an advert up.
Good to know we're all in agreement of that.
We're all in agreement that Sinclair is a big mood. So basically what this job entails is that there's a library on the end of town that's right by the museum, and they just hold a bunch of they have books and stuff, but they also have some old stuff that they kind of just hold for the museum, and they kind of just make sure that it's got a home while it's not being displayed. And then they also keep things that are really, really fragile there, and can't exactly be letting that just sit out all the time. And so you have been told to go to this library and to get this really old book. You haven't been told the title of it. You've just been told that it is a very old book, and that it is probably in the locked up section of the library where they keep stuff from the museum. And so it is your job to go into check out this book, and by check out, he means you are not going to use a library card. You are going to take the book in the middle of the night, but it will be returned later, so it's technically just borrowing.
Sure, I will. I don't think Chris...
This is fine.
It is not shady at all. He promises that it is not shady.
It's really old book. Wow, a lot of things fall under that category.
No, but it's a really old book.
It's fine, really old.
Really, really old. fold. Like, probably
Like
none of
saltine
you were
crackers
alive
you just
when it
found
was
in the back of of like the whatever. The cabinet is the word I was looking for.
Yeah, it's like the sort of thing where you're like, okay, I don't know if I can touch this without it falling apart, but it hasn't fallen apart yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hold it, like that sort of hold.
Do you want us to tell you why we picked up this job if we have a reason? Like,
Yeah, sure. I mean, other than it's money for, and nobody's gonna question it if you say, Sinclair asked me to.
Sinclair,
Sinclair said so. If Sinclair asked you to jump off a bridge...
If Sinclair jumped off a bridge, he'd have done the math first, so you can go ahead and jump off a bridge.
Did he pay off the police?
He might.
He told Gravity no.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
I think if Crystal took this job for any reason other than just to have a good time, it's probably just to make sure that nothing goes wrong? Question. Like, she's skeptical, I think.
So she's like, what is this for? Why do you need this old book?
Yeah, essentially, she's gonna investigate. So.
Okay, that's fair. Does anyone else have a reason?
Noctis was just bored.
That's
I
fair.
have no idea.
Justus investigates as well.
Okay, so we've
We're all
got
just here.
the two people who are just bored, and then the two people who are actually genuinely like, okay, what's this a weirdo up to today?
What is
To make sure no one gets murdered.
Justus has a file with all the shit he has done.
Do we know each other ahead of time, or are we just barely meeting up with each other the first time we go to the library?
That is for you to decide.
It's like,
To
I
be
thought,
honest,
weren't they like part of a band or something?
I did muse a little bit about them being in a band, although I
They're in a band?
don't think that they would start out in a band. I think if Crystal knows anybody, she knows Axo. Assuming Axo went to school.
Assuming that
It's
she
a
was.
mystery, Noah.
Mysteries upon
Axo.
mysteries.
Is Axo educated? The question of the day.
If Axo got an education at a high school,
Yes.
Crystal probably just graduated and can recognize Axo, even if they're not in the same grade.
wait, so how old is everybody?
I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I forgot how old I made this.
I think they.
Justus is 28, I think.
I think I made her like 19 or 20. I always imagined her that she just got out of high school.
The
I
only
have
one
no
who
idea.
actually has their age written down, I think, is Noctis.
Oh, I did write down his age?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't.
I thought you did, but you didn't.
I thought I did too. I don't remember how old I was gonna make it. I can't remember if I wanted to make him 20 or 18.
About yay many.
They exist. That's all that you need to know.
Yeah.
What is Noctis's? We didn't call it YouTube. What do we call it? Tube? I don't know.
It was Vidyube or something. I don't remember.
Something.
Tube
He's a
you.
TubeU. Let's just go with TubeU for now. What does Noctis's TubeU channel include?
Fuck, I didn't think about that.
He does weird
Like
life
mine.
hacks. Remember, he does the life hacks.
No. I said he was gaming.
Gaming and
Yeah,
life hacks.
I'm just imagining him playing a bunch of Minecraft. We have to think of a new name for Minecraft.
Craft mine.
Craft Mine.
Okay.
Just go in the App Store and put Minecraft in.
I don't know. He probably. I don't know. He probably plays like a lot of games. I don't know. He plays like a lot of
Dig
random-
build.
I was thinking Cube Life.
I like Dig Build.
Dig Build's good. So,
Roundcraft.
I don't know. He plays a lot of. He probably does
Blockcraft.
probably plays like Minecraft and like I don't know, maybe like Death. I don't know.
He
I don't know
plays
what he
Death?
He plays.
He's-
I don't know.
Hello, I am Death.
He plays game. Okay, game.
he plays Ultimate Medieval Challenge 17.
Super Smash Bros.
You know,
For
as
Smash
one does.
Sisters.
He plays
Monsters
Ultimate
and Pocket-
Punch Sisters.
Okay, so Noctis just is a bunch of gaming.
Mostly, I'd say mostly probably whatever Nintendo is though in this universe. I'm just gonna call it
Yetendo.
Nintendo. Nintendo. I don't know what his display name is, but I'll figure that out eventually. Okay.
That's fine. I was just asking because if it was like if he did music, then Crystal would probably know him. But I think right now she would be familiar with him, but she won't recognize him really. So I was just trying to think of characters. So she probably knows Axo. She probably vaguely recognizes Noctis, but doesn't know why. And then she has no idea who Justice is.
Just yeah, we have no idea
No
who
one
this
does.
person is. They're just here.
To be honest,
No one
I'll
does.
be completely honest. Noctis probably doesn't know anybody because I will admit he probably was homeschooled and he probably knows squat. He's really stupid. Well, he's not stupid. He's smart. He's just really dumb.
He's not street smart. He's book smart.
Yeah.
He may be
smart.
stupid, but he's not dumb.
Yeah, there we go. He may
Low
be-
intelligence, high wisdom.
Yeah, so he may be an idiot, but he's not stupid. Wait, is Walmart called Walmart?
Oh, it
Walmart.
should be.
Absolutely.
It's Walmart. It's owned by Marth.
Or Mart of the Wall. Marth of the Wall.
Marthwall.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go
Marth
pick
Wall.
up some pizzas at Marth of the Wall.
You know, as one does.
Yikesia. Yikesia.
Alright, we keep getting distracted.
That's how
As
it
we
goes.
do.
I mean, that's anticipated. This is just supposed to be fun, cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I
It's not
kind
like
of
we're professionals here.
Boo! Professionalism stinks.
So, what does the library look like?
A library.
Are we there yet?
Is it big? Is it small? Does it look really new and brand new and swanky? Is it like old
It's
and kind of decrepit?
kind of literally just like a box. Like you wouldn't really think much of it if you just like walked past it, because it's kind of just like this old brick building it's just a box, and like one side has a whole bunch of windows that have been added in over the years because people are like, we want to be able to stare outside because the inside of this is just so boring.
They want to see the high-speed race car tracks happening outside on the street.
That's literally me building a library in Minecraft. It's just a with windows.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a box, and there's like this little side box that wasn't there originally that got added on. So it kind of just does stick out like a sore thumb because it kind of just looks like, okay, it's this box that's just like this brick box, but then there's like this nicely walled up, it's like actually a decent looking little box for keeping stuff. But like nobody just really questions it because that's just what it's like.
Okay.
All right.
So it's just a bunch of boxes.
It's big build, but in real life.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, currently it is about like 10 p.m. and the library is currently closed. So you will have to find a way in.
Punch a wall! Punch a hole into the wall! I'm just kidding.
Does the library have a website?
The library does not.
This is what I'm like
Okay.
pictured.
I just
It's
don't
like what I'm
like
picturing when it's like, there's just one wall with windows and they've been added over time. This is what I'm imagining.
No, it's like one of the entire walls has been like
Yeah.
kind of half kicked out and just replaced with just a large line of windows. But that is absolutely beautiful. It's it's just a wall with unlined up windows going up it.
Crystal's going to investigate the windows.
So we met.
Yeah,
Yep,
you
that's a
guys
window.
She
have
also
all
does
met.
this without talking to anyone else, so she's just straight up heads straight to the windows and feels around. And do I have to roll that?
Yep, that's a window.
Freaking window.
Well, no, like how thick is the window? How hard would it be for her to? I don't know. Can she punch through it, or is she going to have to
No,
like?
don't punch it.
Use the window.
In theory, you could probably punch through the windows, but they are pretty thick. You'd definitely be setting off alarms, and none of them are the sort of thing where they can unlock and open up. So,
Okay, can we try the door first?
Okay, I have an idea.
the door is locked.
Famous last words.
Yeah, maybe Justus can. What's the word for
oh,
English?
it doesn't
Are
matter.
there any kind of
Lockpick.
electronics around the building? Like, you know,
It's Yield Library.
like freaking, you know, electronic, like, you know, the lights section, because, you know,
Cameras.
cameras, sure.
So in
Are the cameras? Can I
Like,
roll?
separately, like, did we all arrive at different times and are like investigating different things to try to figure out how to get in?
I
Or did we all
don't
arrive at the
know.
same time?
You probably all showed up like around the same time because Sinclair did give you a time to be there, and he was like, yeah, there are gonna be like 3 other people there, so you all just assume that you're all here on the same job. And the lock is probably the sort of thing that you could pick, and the only electronics on the outside is the air conditioner.
Okay, I can't remember. Hold on, I have to look through Knox the building because I cannot remember if I said this. Because I don't know if he can hack through the freaking air conditioner. Probably won't do much though.
Yeah, at most you can turn the air conditioner on, probably.
Can I try
Oh.
something?
Yeah,
The building
you
will
can.
be cool when we get there.
Okay. Justus pulls out his credit card and tries picking the door. I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Just as
Uh,
the Daphne of our group.
Wow,
No.
we get a credit card.
He's the only one with like actual like enough brain to have a credit card.
I'm free, okay.
You break your card.
Or you can just
Ah.
drop it on the other side. Like, whoops, oh fuck, it's inside now.
Yeah, so a 3, either you can well, I mean, it's not like broken, but it's pretty badly bent, and probably you're gonna get some weird looks next time that you try to buy something with it.
It's fine, I'm gonna get a new one.
That's rough, buddy.
Not much money on it anyway.
So it was maybe for the best then.
Oh my goodness, we're both dying.
We're laughing too hard.
I'm sorry, I tried to mute so you didn't have to hear me dying, but that didn't work apparently.
Wait, is the air conditioner connected to vents?
Yes it is. You can...
Crystal's going to try to kick off the air conditioner to access the vents.
Okay, roll for that.
Haven't stand that big.
As one does.
She just like walks over there and casually.
Oh dang! You
Oh shit.
you...
You terrible.
Okay, so you rolled a 20, so that'll...
Wait, where is this AC that
That's
we
a
can kick it off?
proficiency.
This AC is kind of nestled like right in the corner of the 2 boxes. You
It's like-
you managed to kick it, and
Is it on the ground?
yeah, it's on the ground. It's like the actual
I'm
air
just
conditioning
imagining,
unit.
like I was football kicking it off, like off and off, and so the D20 just makes me imagine it flying off into like the sky and becoming a star.
Yeah, it
You
kind
know?
of
Team
does.
rocket blasting off again.
That's pretty much what it does. You managed to kick it so hard that it literally falls apart.
That's just the power of Doc Martens.
So as you move away all the rubble, that is the result of you breaking their air conditioning.
That's fine.
You find that there are vents there, and it's probably big enough that you could theoretically squeeze through it. You might not fit super well, and it'll probably be a little painful, but you could. Yeah, sure. So that's +1 proficiency.
You were perfect and then some.
You were perfect and then some. So now you're at 16 proficiency.
Oh great, property damage.
Oh,
think
Jess is gonna be pissed about this.
So who wants to go into the creepy vent first?
I don't think I
Is it that big?
Noctis will probably fit best.
Fuck.
Dead Arden, buddy.
I was
Okay,
gonna,
good.
like, hey, why don't you...
I-
But, okay,
I
I was gonna say,
really-
if there's an open window, try throwing an axolotl through it. Have them unlock the door.
So I could just imagine just all of them looking at Noctis and at the vent.
Crystal could probably also fit. Or, of
I was
course,
thinking
Axo
Crystal most
could just
likely,
send
but-
an axolotl to go ahead and break them in.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Noctis sighs. He's going in first.
Open the door.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do, dude.
Dude,
I don't know how to make it sound distinct between me and Crystal, because
bruh, what do you think? I'd love to open the door, but like security cameras. Oh wait, he's a hacker.
There also
Check them.
are, like, only 2 security cameras in this whole place, and you don't even know if they
Wow,
work.
how secure.
They are literally ancient. Like, you could probably just tape bricks up there and it would do about the same thing.
Do I have to roll for crawling into the air vent?
No, I'll just
I
let
guess so
you...
you don't get stuck.
I don't want you to critically fail on crawling through an air vent.
Why not?
Okay, what do I see outside of this when I enter this building? Do I fall immediately onto the floor or something?
The air conditioner is about like a foot above the ground, the air vent where it lets out. You do have to remove the actual vent cover before you can get in, though. So you will need to roll for that.
Alright, rolling for kicking down vent cover. Or I guess, like, grabbing it and throwing it, pushing. Sure.
Giving it a big ol' yeet.
Giving it a
Yeah, eat. Okay,
Got a
so
10!
10. So you do hurt your fist while punching it. Just a little. And then you do have to actually go and unscrew it from the back, but you do get it open and you do get into the building. So you're
Congratulations, you did a thing.
Yay.
So you are behind the librarian's desk, and the door is about 10 feet away from that. So you
Is there a computer on the desk?
there is, but it's like one of the really old ones.
But
It's running Windows XP.
Yeah.
Security cameras.
Yes, it does link up to the security cameras.
And all the security?
Or would it be called Windowed in here?
Well, first, I'm gonna use my epicet to make sure security does not come here.
Okay,
I mean, just as secure does that count? That's pretty secure.
roll to turn off the security. You rolled a
So bad.
No.
Oh, I just realized that the
Did you-
box
I mean-
colors it according to how severe the roll is.
Yeah, it does. So with that 6, you managed to turn around the security cameras, but you don't disable them. Now they're just staring at the wall.
Hey, you know, it's better than nothing.
They're watching paint dry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I feel like while Noctis is trying to open the door, the rest of them should be introducing each other, because
Well,
at this point they haven't made introductions.
You
I
can
don't
do
know how
that.
that goes.
I mean,
yeah, let's do that while Noctis is turning the security cameras stare at the wall.
yeah, the security cameras are kind of just going on and off, like...
I mean, Noctis, you're doing really bad for your epicet's freaking hacker.
He's made the cameras blink.
yeah.
It's probably
It's
because
better than a one.
well, to be fair, he doesn't use his epicet that often, so
Epithet.
He's trying.
Wordy power.
Yeah. Wordies.
Wordy
Oh,
power.
oh wait, that's right. Is there keys around the desk too for like, you know, the door?
No. The way that the door locks is there's just like a little part that you can twist on the inside of the door handle.
Oh, is that it? Then that's really simple. All you have to do is twist it, open, bam.
Yep. Everyone's in now.
Heck yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
solved your door puzzle.
Should we turn the lights on maybe?
That is up to you.
Justus, is against it.
Let's no turning on the lights. You'll
Okay.
notice it on the electricity bill.
Noctis just takes out his phone and rings the flashlight thing.
Justus does the same.
I'm amazed that
Justus'
two
phone
of
is
you
like
are
a
smart
very
enough to
old
have
Nokia
phones.
phone.
I was gonna go in a similar direction. I think the only thing Crystal has on her is a flip phone.
I'd probably just have a flashlight of sorts on a phone too. I'm not sure.
Justus has an old Nokia phone. You know, the old ones, the
Yeah.
flip ones.
Noctis has a freaking
I want Lara to remember
smartphone.
that.
Okay,
Because it
okay.
can potentially
What
be
if
a
it, like-
weapon.
What if it like whips out the whole landline?
Justice has a Nokia Blueberry. It is literally just a brick.
So you guys,
Whips out a rotary phone.
right, elders, I have a smart.
I will point out that this is in such like a weird part of town that there is very little cell service. So you can't go on the
Something
internet.
now.
Nice.
So, do we know where this book is supposed to be?
The library.
You were told that it's supposed to be just, somewhere in the library. It might be in the museum section, it might not. Sinclair didn't know.
Is there a floor plan on the walls somewhere?
No, it's just a box. The shelves are
No
lined.
decorations?
It's just a
Like,
box.
No map for like emergency exits?
If there's an
There's probably-
emergency, you can just jump out the window. They are on the
If there's an
floor.
emergency, you're dead anyway.
If
Just
there's
the
an
This is
side.
sort of like, finding a needle in a haystack because this is looking for a book
in a
place to
library.
look for books.
Yes, exactly. The shelves are organized alphabetically, and they do say which letters they're on. So you are free to go and check out the library shelves.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that, I guess.
Hey, Noctis.
Are we rolling or are
Well,
we just
isn't
going
there
to
like
text and
an
we're checking?
archive on the computer?
A what?
An archive on the computer.
Oh yeah, like the
crud,
search thing.
Yeah, probably should check that. Can I roll for that?
Yeah, sure.
Since I guess Noctis is the one who knows how to
Is
use
this
the
library
computer here.
being a good
Noctis
library?
is the
I've
only
never touched a
tech-savvy
computer in my
person.
life.
Everybody stares at the computer. What's this? Noctis died.
Oh my god. You
But
either
listen,
get
Noctis-
sixes or
Not just the
20s.
computer, and the computer says out loud the word of the book and where it is.
So you have been told that it is an epithet-related book, and the computer tells you that there is an epithet-related book that is very old. It says about 300 years old. That is currently being kept in the museum storage container.
Do y'all think this is our book?
I mean,
I suppose.
we should just look at the list of all.
I mean, what if there's an older book?
I just looked on the computer. The computer does not have a book that's older. That says it's older, unless the computer is lying, which I don't.
The computer is not lying.
The computer is not lying.
The
You heard
computer is
God,
too
it's
stupid to
not
lie.
lying.
You heard God.
Oh, you know what? I'm so done. I have my talent is called skeptic, and it like allows her to be good at sussing out lies and stuff. But I realized I should have named it Press X to Doubt.
I'm going to go name it that.
For a sex to doubt.
Because I was just thinking about Press X to doubt the computer.
When God tells you the computer isn't lying.
If you would like to, you can roll to doubt the computer.
No. I think she understands that the computer in itself wouldn't lie unless the computer was designed by the creator to lie, and so she would need to ask the creator. And she doesn't have access to that person, so we're just going to have to trust the computer for
There
now.
is a manual under the desk if you'd like to check the manual.
If you... What if you like... What if you
Crystal
like...
does read the entire manual.
Jesus, that was
I
fast.
don't have time for that.
Nowhere in the manual does it say that the computer is made to lie.
You don't understand. Crystal skimmed her way through school by skimming very large books and not actually reading them, but getting
What
the
if,
gist
like-
of it.
What if, like, rolled low for that, and the computer's like,
The
"Wouldn't you like
computer
to know?
would have exploded.
Wouldn't you like to know?"
Yeah, but no, he got a nat 20, so I guess
Sweet.
we're going to the museum section.
And you
then.
also get +1 proficiency.
Woo.
Yay.
So now you're at 20. Not 120. Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Not 120 places.
Now let's get this job done.
Like it.
Alright, where's the museum section of this entire library? Does anybody know?
Has anyone been to a library before?
No! Have you?
Crystal's
No.
No.
I'm 19.
I guess we're going back to the computer and looking for a map!
All of you managed to miss the fact that there is a sign over this, like, gated door that says museum security. Not museum security, museum storage. You all managed to miss that.
Job.
Can Noctis check the computer for any security on the new museum stuff?
Roll to check the security.
Roll the
Sorry.
Why am I doing so many rolls? Hey, another 10!
That's
So
pretty good.
it tells you that there is security that has been scheduled for tonight,
Nope.
but it doesn't say if they ever showed up or how many there are.
So there might be security. Is there a camera
great.
there? Can I look?
There is not a camera in there. All the cameras are on the outside of the library.
Alright, there is a possibility that there are security in the museum place. So don't go bursting open the freaking door!
Crystal missing the sign to
All right.
museum. This sign can't stop me because I can't read. Perfect.
I think with that, Crystal
Ah.
actually heads over and bursts open the door to the museum because she
Dang.
doesn't
Roll to
read.
open the door because it is locked
That's
and
door.
gated.
Does the door have windows or is it see-through?
The door does not have windows. The door is just a slab of metal. Crystal does
Okay.
manage to break down the door.
Jeez.
Guys, I got it. We
This
can
is
head in
fine.
now.
It
But
does
what
make
the
a
heck?
lot of
Dang.
noise, though.
It's like, did we try just opening it first?
You guys
No,
took
you
too
didn't.
long trying to figure out how to open a door. You
I'm
could just
surrounded
break it
by
open.
idiots.
Look, she breaks open the.
This
Security!
is going downhill fast.
Look,
Let's-
the faster we get out of here, the less likely the cops can get. It doesn't matter if we trip the alarm system. If we get out of here,
The alarm
Well,
system
if
has
there are
not gone
security
off
guards
yet.
in there, it won't matter!
The only way, actually, for the alarm to go off is if you hit a button by the desk. So there is 0 chance of the alarm going off from you kicking down the door. Which
Radical.
seems like a
Okay.
Like
big
you said.
oversight.
But there might be security guards. So they could hear that if they're here.
I'm gonna do a
Crystal looks for-
perception thing,
yeah, is there
listening for
any-
footsteps.
Okay, roll to see if there are any security guards.
Listen for footsteps.
You hear nothing. In fact, you hear so much nothing that you accidentally walk into a wall.
Justice was so busy trying to listen to something that wasn't there that they walked into the wall.
Yep.
I'm a professional coach. I'm
You are a professional.
I've went to training for 4 years. Okay? Everyone has bad days.
It's like we need an adult, and then he realizes he is the
Except
adult.
the bad days, the bad life.
Can Noctis peer inside the room to make sure they're secure?
You probably can, but you won't see anything because it is very dark in there.
Or at least hear them, see them, cry, or hear
Other
them.
Chris-
Hear them.
Does anyone know if there's crystals that glow? Someone in here was very
Uh,
into like geology.
Yeah, there are crystals who can glow.
Maybe.
It's because of the oxygen.
It's because of the
It
oxygen.
exists. Yeah, it exists when it.
What
it-
are you
it
rolling
stops
To
for,
moving.
Google. Good.
What did you just roll for?
Rolling for being able to, I guess, maybe hear the security guard because he's too anxious after that kicking down door thing.
You can hear someone, but they're snoring.
Oh, thank
He just
God.
has this face. He just has this face of complete and utter like shock, but also amazement that somebody was able to sleep through two noisy metal clacks. He's
Yeah,
like,
'cause,
okay, I hear someone.
Breaking the air conditioning was not quiet either, and none of you have been being quiet this whole time.
We are terrible at being in a library.
Yes, you are.
Or terrible.
We are
Okay.
very. I don't know what that's doing there.
Let's be quiet now, kids.
So, actually,
Justus,
Laura,
Justus is
Can I
gonna start looking.
a glowing crystal.
Roll for it.
Specifically with using stones and glass houses, but not actually throwing it.
Roll for it.
If it rolls low, I guess it's going to explode.
No,
So
14.
So congrats, you were able to summon a faintly glowing crystal that lights up about 5 feet around you. And
that's nice.
you, from using that move, you are down 3 stamina, so you're at 25.
Cool.
Alright. Well, Noctis still
Damn,
has
I
this
prefer to use them.
fancy phone flashlight, so.
Thank you.
Through looking around, you do find that the security guard is 100% asleep at the desk. He
Guys.
does not seem to be even close to waking up.
Guys,
Wow.
we're good.
You Snorlax.
Alright, time to find a book.
I'm gonna
What-
use my
what
passive to
totem
see
would
if the guard has any weapons.
Also, did the computer show
do I have
a
to roll?
picture of the book?
Yeah, roll for that.
It's a passive, though.
Did I make Danica roll for her passive? I don't remember.
More passive. No, I didn't use passive, or I haven't used. That was the first
I'll
time I
just
actually
let you
used
not
it.
roll. You don't have to roll. I'll just
Okay.
say that, let's see here. He does have a baton and a flashlight. So he
I'm
has a
gonna
stick
try-
and a light stick.
No, I'm gonna not try. I'm gonna not try. Don't want to wake him.
Did the computer show a picture of the book?
The computer did not.
Alright, are these things organized? Can I just look for, like, do I have to roll to find stuff that just seems like they're, I don't know. You know, it works with Effie sets?
Epithets?
Epithets?
I'm sorry!
It's okay.
Effie sets!
It's okay.
It's okay, no worries. Shush, shush.
Noctis is so stupid.
You can just say wordy.
Word.
Word.
Do I have to roll to find?
You can roll some perception checks, all of you, if you want to.
Okay.
Radical.
That's like a fat D20 then. Well, I got a 10, because that's all I'm getting.
You get distracted by Marine, since you got a 10, you actually do manage to find some books that you can start looking at. Danica and Frost, you both get distracted by a dinosaur skull. And
Sounds about right.
and Ruben, you just start digging in a random box. None of
Alright.
you find it.
It reminds me of one time I worked in retail. Nothing was labeled here.
Noctis is
keep
just
him at-
flipping through this book, except he's not really reading it because he hates reading. So he's just flipping through it.
He did also pick up a book that is about, like, the most boring philosophy in the world.
He throws it. Can I roll for throwing it? If I get a nat
No.
1, I have permission for it to be thrown at someone on accident.
You can roll to
Don't
throw
throw
the
it.
book.
Throw the book.
Throw the book
Oh,
backwards.
you're gonna wake up someone. I swerve the book hits the cart.
Hey.
Oh my
You
God.
manage to somehow throw it, and it bounces off the wall and lands back in the box without waking up the guard.
Nice. Trick shot.
Trick shot.
Obi.
That was very dumb of you, kid.
I know. I'm not very smart. I have a single brain cell. It works very.
I think Crystal is putting on the dinosaur skeleton skull.
Don't touch it.
No, she does not process that she's not supposed to touch it. She's putting it on
What
her
do you
head.
think
and
you're
doing
doing, young lady?
dances, and Axo's having fun.
Good.
You can probably, it is probably the type that you can move the jaw up and down if you want to play with that.
I'm gonna. Justus is gonna keep looking.
Noctis is still flipping through books and he's really bored.
You do not find, neither of you find the book in the boxes that you are looking at.
Can I roll to look through another box?
Sure.
We do know what
I
the name
swear,
is,
I'm gonna
right?
give him that one and he's gonna get distracted by the dinosaur.
You do not know the name of the book.
Damn it.
Noctis ends up crawling underneath a desk and looking around there.
Well, Axo, I don't think there's any books in dinosaur skeleton. She
Maybe.
puts it back down.
Would you like to keep searching in the dinosaur bones?
Oh.
I was. Sometimes you find books in the most unexpected of places. Also, I've never been in a library. I didn't know better.
Knowledge can be found anywhere.
Are there any display cases?
No, there are not. There are some, like, stands that some things are put on.
So
I'm gonna look there.
I want to look for a door that leads that like a storage closet or like this. We're all looking in the display cases and where like it would be out. What if it's not out in the open and it's in storage? So can I look for a storage closet or like where it would be stored?
There is a small storage closet in the corner. It is closed and locked. Do you want to try to kick it down?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kick it down. I love the aesthetic of Crystal's thing not being Crystal. Stuff.
Oh dear. Okay.
Crystal, the local door kicker.
You managed to break the handle so you can open the door without breaking it or awaking the guard. He is somehow still asleep through this.
What do I find under the desk? I just want to know.
There is nothing but dust. It is just dust.
You found dust.
Yay.
There is also a packet of fruit
Inventory.
snacks, but they're very old and you might not want to eat them.
I'm eating them!
Roll to eat the fruit snacks.
Roll to eat the fruit snacks.
Do we know where Ruben went?
I have no idea.
Well, I hope he's fine. Fine. Nope. I meant good. I hope he's okay. He's back.
Welcome back, Ruben. Maureen
Howdy.
just rolled to eat some dusty
I
fruit
was
snacks
there.
that she found.
I was there.
So she got a 13, and so, she does manage to eat the fruit snacks. They are rock hard, but she does eat them.
Well, Noctis ate
Noctis does eat them. My apologies. They are all strawberry flavored.
Noctis just opened the top of his head like a top. You know, like when what's the word? Disengage your entire like jaw joint and just.
It
top
just
open
became
your
a
head
snake and
stuffs
eats
them
the
into your
whole
throat.
package.
Yeah, like that. He
This
just
is
does that, and then he coughs it out, and he's like, "No, this sucks." I made a mistake. Crystal's going to investigate these storage closets, rummage around. I'm gonna roll.
It's full of nothing but cleaning supplies, but you can roll to dig through the cleaning supplies.
It's like, can I go look at other books?
Yes, you can.
Radical. Do we have to roll for it?
Sure. Danica, you
Roll to
find
actually be useful.
$50
Hey, Macarena.
in
Yay!
in
I
the
threw a
storage
rat, 2 and
closet.
1.
And, Axo does not find... Well, she finds some more books. but the book that they are looking for is not in it.
But hey, at least I'm not looking at a dinosaur skeleton anymore.
Wait,
Are
what?
there any papers on the desk the guard is sleeping at?
There are some papers and some books on the desk.
Can I search for clues?
Sure.
Wait, is Noctis under the desk that the guard is sleeping in?
No, he is under a completely different desk.
Okay.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay.
Do not get a nat one.
If you get a nat one, I'm
just
gonna
copy
scream.
paste.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So you do read the papers, and the papers are about the book that got transferred in, which sounds like the book that you're looking for. So it is confirmed that the book is in the room.
Radical.
All right.
But not where.
No, it doesn't tell you where in the room, just that it's in the storage.
Is the name on it?
It is, but it's not in the language that you can read. So you do
Good
know what
enough.
it looks like, but you can't read it.
Well, we know what you're looking for.
Okay, so what else is there in this room that's
There
Hey,
is.
guys.
Yeah.
I have a radical idea. This is in character.
Oh no.
Okay.
What if we asked the guard?
No.
No. Hear me out. If we send in Axo, look at Axo. I'm
Howdy.
pointing at Axo. Look at how cute and adorable that is. No one can say no to that face.
That's pretty gay, but
I swear, if you say that you're going to seduce the guard, I'm going to kill you.
No, don't try to seduce the guard. Axo just walks up and does some puppy dog eyes. The rest of us hide. Axo asks the guard very nicely to help find the book. The guard finds the book for us, and then we skedaddle. That's what do you guys think of that?
I think
yes,
the
but
guard
what did
is-
the guard ask how she got inside?
The guard is either going to arrest you
If
or
he's-
call your parents.
If he's still like half asleep, maybe he won't know.
Would
You
you
know
like to try waking up the guard? Or would you like to hear more about the room first?
The room, please.
Oh yeah, room.
Room.
Okay, so there are a couple shelves that have been discovered by removing the dinosaur bones. And then there is also, like, there are shelves on the little display cases that are in the middle of the room. And then there is the desk that Noctis is under, which is covered in stacks of just various objects that don't have any rhyme or reason to them. And then there is the desk that the guard is at, which does have various drawers on it.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll. I mean, you know what? Never mind, because Nox doesn't know this information. Now that I think about it.
What objects are on the desk?
The one that the guard is on?
No, the one Noctis is under.
Oh, there's like some pillows, and then there's also like a bunch of papers that kind of just seem to be like coloring book pages. And then there's like some vases there and some stones that are just random stones that like you'd find outside. There is an entire like 50-page manual for a printer, but there is no printer.
I'm gonna
in
grab the
sight.
stones.
Okay, steal the stones. You do
Put them
that.
in my pocket.
Justice
finally
sees stones.
crawl out of
Justice
the
goes, "Oh,
What?
Consume stone.
consume stone."
No.
Look, listen, Noctis already ate really gross fruit gummies for no apparent reason.
I'm gonna roll to stop him.
Okay, roll to stop Noctis eating the fruit snack. You fail and end up eating a fruit snack yourself.
No, it's not that bad.
Okay, Noctis tries to force you to eat eat one of the fruit snacks, but you keep your mouth closed and don't eat it. In return,
Very
Noctis
fair.
eats the fruit snack.
We're having a
Justice
quite of
looks
a rocky start.
Nay, Justice looks pissed. Sorry. both look pissed, I don't know.
They're not that bad. I mean, crunchy and dusty and really gross, but not that bad.
They are all strawberry flavored, I will remind you.
And they're also strawberry flavored.
I turn away.
Okay.
Do y'all want me to go wake the guard?
No.
Okay.
Waking the guard would take some preparation. We would all have to hide or get out of here so that Axo would be entirely alone and therefore maximize their effectiveness.
I guess I could go back under the desk and eat these fruit snacks.
So wait, where haven't we looked? We looked. There's boxes. We looked in dinosaur bones.
You
Where
haven't
was
looked.
the shelf?
You haven't looked in the shelves behind the dinosaur bones, and you haven't looked in the desk drawers that the guard is sleeping at.
I'm gonna look through on the shelf. Hey, 15.
I don't. Do we know how big the book is?
No, you do not.
Is it book shaped?
It is book
We're
shaped.
just we're looking for a
15.
very old book-shaped item.
Well, if it's a very old and fragile book, I wouldn't put it in the drawers.
So, Noctis does find a book that looks a little bit like, the title looks a little bit like the stuff that was on the paper that Justice found, but it isn't the match.
I was expecting it to look like the Necronomicon. I'm imagining it to look like the Necronomicon.
Okay, you
But-
can do that.
Well, even if it isn't the book, Noctis is flipping through the pages.
It appears to be cooking recipes, but you can't read any of it.
He just puts it
Can I?
back.
Crystal is
Can I
going
do-
to very carefully try to open up some desk drawers of the guard without waking the guard.
All the drawers are locked, but there is a key on his belt.
Then she tries to nab the key. Please,
Oh no.
I've been rolling very good. Please do not make my luck turn the other way around. That's okay.
It does make some jingling noise, which does make the guard snore a little bit louder, but you do get the keys. There are like 30 keys on there.
Jesus.
We must try.
We're gonna have to like roll to like choose a key.
Roll to choose a key then.
Are you actually recording this?
Yes.
I meant,
Oh my
no, I meant like in terms of like if you go to use the keys, you have to like roll to figure out which key you try to use.
5.
5.
I try the 5th key.
You go through 20 keys before you find the right key. Fortunately, it works on all of the drawers.
Oh. I hate my job.
You did sign up for this.
Yeah, there is
Yeah, he did sign up. Jutsu did sign up for this.
there is no obligation. You are allowed to walk out at any point in time, but you won't get paid.
How much are we
I
getting?
did not expect this library to be so unorganized.
You're getting
Who would've
paid about
guessed?
$300 each.
Do you want
Radical.
some fruit
Wow.
gummies?
No.
Can I roll
want
for
money.
Noctis to eat all the fruit gummies that are left?
Okay.
No. No.
It'd be a very good gag if whenever we went into combat, that Noctis's attacks weren't actually like punching or whatever. He just spat out the really hard gummies that he ate. They didn't actually ever digest, and they're like bullet.
That would be hilarious.
Why did I roll an 18 for digesting gummies?
Congratulations, you eat all the fruit snacks. Justice
out of
cannot
7.
stop you.
I can just imagine Jutsu looking at Noctis as he inhales it all, and Jutsu just freaking collides his hands with his face.
Fruit
Or
gummy.
her hand. I don't know, their hands. Sorry, I can't.
Would you like to actually look inside the drawers that you've unlocked?
Yes, I would love to look inside those drawers. I've worked really hard. Do I have to roll for that?
No, I won't make you roll for that because,
He's prepared by eating fruit gummies.
The sight of seeing Noctis eat fruit gummies has empowered me so much that I am able to will my way into looking in the drawer. What's it-
good news. You
Oh,
do
God.
find the book as well as an entire manual for another printer that you cannot find anywhere. There is no printer in this building, but there are 2 manuals for printers.
Ladies
Oh,
and
dear.
gentlemen, there's only wait a minute. There's only gentlemen and
No?
these. There's gentle people. We'll just go with gentle people.
Y'all.
Found the Necronomicon.
You're just gonna
As
call
well?
it that?
Finally.
Yes, it is canonically the Necronomicon until I get a real name for it.
There is a pad of sticky notes if you'd like to put sticky notes that say Necronomicon on it.
So grab. She can't read, so she's just trying to draw write
read?
Necronomicon. She can't.
That's why she was skimming it.
Yeah.
Why is she illiterate?
Because she's 19. Now what's happened when you became 19?
What's up? I'm Jared. I'm 19, and I never.
Exactly. So 19, she when you turn 19, you forget how to read, but you can write still. So she's trying to write the word Necronomicon without being able to read it. It's sort of like, a blind situation where you're trying to guess what color it is, but you're blind. So she's doing that.
Justus gets frustrated and just spells it out.
Okay, so now you have the book. Would you like to put the office back the way that it was?
I'd like to.
Necronomicon!
Wait. For, as a bonus point, I'll leave the empty packet of fruit gummies back under the desk.
Go for it.
Crystal got the books, so she's not going to clean up.
Do I have to roll?
Too.
Do I have to roll?
No.
Okay.
I won't make you roll for putting back an empty fruit gun.
Do I have to roll for putting back the dinosaur bones, or
Yeah,
those
roll for
bones
putting back the dinosaur bones.
Radical.
Oh dear.
I have a sad feeling. Okay, cool.
I wanted a low roll, so what happened was that you put them on your head and you couldn't remove it, so you're just like, well, I guess I just gotta be like a dinosaur.
You do end up you manage to put them all back, but you do put the dinosaur's hand in your pocket.
As one accidentally
Oh.
does. That's fine.
Crystal does close the door to the closet that she opened, but that's the only thing she's gonna fit.
Yeah, let's leave.
Wait, Noctis is gonna put a sticky note onto the desk and say those fruit gummies were really good, and then leave.
Roll for ominous sticky note.
Can I leave a sticky note saying we'll bring it back?
Okay. All of you roll for your ominous sticky notes. Noctis puts his sticky note on the guard's back without waking him up. I don't know what
I don't know
Crystal's
what my-
sticky note says, but she does put it on the guard's face.
Fuck.
Axo attempts to put the sticky note up the guard's nose, but it wakes him up. And he kind of just looks at you.
We must go.
Panic.
And he at first he kind of just doesn't seem to care. But once you're all about halfway out of the room, he's like, wait, hang on, you can't steal.
Yes, we can.
We are not stealing.
We're borrowing.
Justus is gonna
We're
roll.
borrowing.
This
Justus
is
is
a
gonna roll for
library.
false confidence. Don't worry, I'm with the cops.
Okay, roll for false confidence.
What are we rolling for?
What did you do?
I'm with the cops, I swear. I'm not lying.
The guard kind of thinks that you're lying, but he's not quite sure. So he's like, can I see your badge, please?
Well,
He's
the
the adult.
thing is, it got stolen.
I stole it.
Okay, I'm gonna need to call the cops because clearly you're an incompetent cop, the guard says. And he pulls out a
Not the
cell
first time I
phone.
heard that.
So that do you remember that glowing crystal I got?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw that at the phone as he pulls it up, shattering the.
Okay, roll to break the
I have
phone.
rocks.
It is the same type of phone as Justice's, so good luck. You do manage to break one of the keys. And so he gives up and stops trying to dial 911 because there isn't even cell service.
Yeah,
Let's skedaddle, folks.
Skedaddle.
Listen, buddy, I'm gonna take care of these children.
Thank you, Frox. Frox?
Frost.
Incompetent.
Look, I've said apparently, according to my parents, I've always said capable as capable. So,
Capable?
excuse me if I can't speak.
It's okay.
Hey, I've been mispronouncing Epi-set.
Be sure to use your EpiPen.
Wait. I use my EpiPen. Wait, no.
Wait, hold on. What if someone's epithet was EpiPen?
Then they'd be immune to all allergies. So
They'd be great at
Ridiculous.
stopping allergies. Allergic
It just makes you
reactions.
good at guessing epithets.
they have a pen that they can only use to write the word epi.
Do we get away or not?
You get about halfway to the library door, but the guard chases you and pulls out his baton. So if you'd like, could you please roll for initiative?
No. Is that also
Yay.
controlling?
Oh, we have to fight?
Absurd.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to fight.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I got.
I can't type. Hold on.
Noctis gets
Okay.
to go first.
Noctis first, and then the guard, and then Axo, and then Crystal, and then Justice.
Hey, so I gotta go downstairs and get some lunch because it's time.
Okay, do you wanna...
I'll have my phone. But it won't be connected to the. I'll try to make it quick. It's just that.
Okay, yeah, if you want to, you can just, type and I'll give you... I'll just read it for you.
All right. I'll try to make it quick. Promise.
Or we could just, like, hold on for a little bit.
I mean, we could.
We could. Ahem.
We could just, I don't know.
It's like we're all just standing there, guards just standing there, just
I
like,
don't
all right, when are they
like
coming
that.
back?
The thing is, I don't like that Noctis is going first, because he's the supporter. What is he supposed to do?
Yeah,
I mean, you can
He's
just
supportive.
Okay, I'm probably gonna start off by doing a fire, so I cut damage taken by the fire half with returns. So, yay!
yay!
Alright.
Yay!
Because nobody's hurt, so he can't heal. He can give stat buffs, but he doesn't know what the abilities of everybody else is. And he could do a damage thing, but to be honest, I think he's gonna try. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's a healer, okay?
I'm gonna be right back as well.
Don't forget that I think Crystal has like less stamina now.
Yeah, she has 25 stamina, I believe.
I think I have some axolotls that can help with that.
Be right back.
Alright.
I have axolotls. They're just beans.
Can we get a description of the guard?
About the what?
How
I
does
don't
he
know.
look like?
That.
What?
Somebody left.
Yes, they will be back. Yeet.
Eat.
Yeet. That a big ol' yeet.
Oh wait, crud. Oh, thank goodness.
Heck yeah. It's like, this is going well.
Yeah. I mean, Justus broke their credit card. Apologies, Justus.
It's like the first thing I do
What
is get distracted by Dinosaur Head.
I ate fruit gummies.
Justus probably started crying. But you can't see it because the mascara is already washed out.
Good cop. Shit.
I am returned.
Hi.
Oh boy,
Hey.
guys, we've been going wild for an hour.
Radical.
Okay. Whew.
Shit.
What was that?
I have like this bracelet here and I'm just playing with it.
Uh,
It's got like rock beads on it or whatever. So I'm just like, I like the sound. It's nice.
How long do we plan to go on with? Just
um,
asking, because actually my throat is starting to get really tired from laughing. No offense.
we can stop after this fight if you'd like.
I don't mean to be a bother. I feel like I'm.
It's okay. Do you
Okay.
want to
It's
run and
fine.
grab some water?
I
It's
have
okay.
water right here.
It's okay.
Yeah, we can just do this whenever all of us are free. So like, there's no like set time or anything.
All right. I'm really bad with set times, because then I'd be like,
Me too. I mean, we can't do anything past this first one shot because I don't have anything else planned. The axolotl is cancer free.
Heck yeah. I'm just looking up facts about axolotls, just being like, hey.
That's fair.
and
Hey, the word axolotl comes from the ancient Aztecs who revered them, and translates to mean water dog. Heck yeah.
Perfect.
Sounds about right.
Hello, I am Water Dog.
What up?
What's up, dog?
Water you doing, dog?
Okay, but let's be real. Sinclair is 100% the type of person who would ask unironically what Updog is.
Good. I feel like Axo would be confused and then like 3 days later be like, oh, okay.
Rin?
What?
I thought that you said, here's Rin.
Oh,
Bean.
Rin's over here. I don't know where he is. He's some.
Bean.
I want to see my little boy.
No, here he comes.
I want to see my little boy.
Here he comes. Apparently the Aztecs also ate axolotl, so that's a thing.
Yep.
It's a hot tip. Don't eat axo, please.
I make no promises.
Do not consume.
I mean, we've already had Noctis eating super stale fruit snacks.
It's
Oh,
fine.
there you are, Rin. Hi, Rin.
Baby?
He's being foofy in the corner.
Oh.
Kinda
Baby.
chilling, like right next to my bed. How are you, Mr. Fluffy? Are you pooping all over my bed?
He does that.
He's chilling. He's just being a fluff right now.
It's just baby.
Very cool. I think I let him waddle on. He probably got tired of me laughing in his face, and he just had this really annoyed look. Well, you know, it's an anime session. If chaotic things have happened, like Noctis eating fruit gummy.
How many doors have been kicked out at this point? Like 3?
Including the air vent, including the air vent, that's like
including the air vent, that's 3, but not including the air vent 2.
Radical.
you know, if we didn't want to do the sticky note thing, we could have just left.
I was actually like,
This
wait,
was
crap,
trying
I'm
to
gonna
stop
need to
you.
find some way to get these fools to wake this dude up.
And then I screwed up my roll, so it's
Yeah,
like,
I am
well,
so
I guess
grateful that you
works.
screwed up that roll.
Oh wait, we were supposed to fight him?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, you're welcome.
Thank you. That's why I was
We
like, oh
decided to
crap,
leave
let's see.
ominous sticky notes and
How
ended
many
up screwing
things
us
can
up.
I make them do in this room?
You just had to wait for us to be stupid ourselves.
Yeah, I was hoping that you guys would actually go with the thing where you just wake him up.
Instead, we just sticky noted him.
Yeah.
When he was like running after the sticky note fall off his back.
No, the sticky note is still on there.
Radical.
And the one on his face?
The one on his face is also still there. He hasn't noticed them yet.
Okay.
Does he still have the sticky note on his back?
Yes.
He just doesn't even care that he has 2 sticky notes.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi. Because my throat is starting to hurt, we're probably just gonna do this fight and then it's gonna end. Sorry. My throat just...
Yeah, we can always continue later.
I mean, it's supposed to be in one-shots, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where am I? We're gonna wait for. Okay. Does that mean that you guys didn't start any combat, or you guys did combat up to my turn?
We didn't start any yet. We've kind of just been talking, and we have determined that the guard is still wearing all the sticky notes.
Even the one under his nose.
Yes, the one stuck up his nose is still there.
Good. He can't breathe good, so he can't fight better.
He gets no.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Let's get going.
Okay, me first.
Yes, you first.
Firewall!
Okay. So you use Firewall, and that's -4 stamina, so you're now at 28.
Doesn't he have to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that.
Wait, fuck. I just bounced up the freaking... Oops, sorry. Also,
okay.
wrong one. That was really stupid of me.
Okay, so yeah, you succeed, you cast Firewall, and all damage that Bleh. I can't word anymore. God damn.
Same.
Ah!
It's okay.
Damage is cut in half for the next 3 turns. Oh my goodness, I just opened up like 3 games because my mouse is freaking out.
Oh no.
No, don't open the games.
Open the games.
No,
Here they come.
don't encourage them. Okay, so next is the guard's turn. Oh. I just saw what Marine did. So
I
next
think
is...
it would have been cooler if we didn't know how much the guard has.
Okay.
It doesn't exist. There was no number there.
Yeah, he does. There was certainly no number there, and it was definitely not around the same stamina that you guys have, and it's definitely not changed now. Don't worry about that.
It's okay.
Okay, what does the guard do?
The guard throws a book at you, which does.
At which one? At me?
Yes,
I
yes.
guess you could say he threw the book at us.
Okay.
So the guard horribly misses and ends up smacking himself in the face with a book.
I like the image of this being the least competent card that they could have on hand.
This is literally like a just. He's not like
But
a
is it-
bad guard, he's just not a good one.
Hey, I'm in the room too. Competition is not that high.
So
Don't
he
take
ends up
what they can
dealing
get.
4 damage to himself.
Nice.
Rip guard.
This is like the same card.
Next is Axo's turn.
Oh fuck. Can I fuck shit.
Are you okay? Do you need your...
I am attempting to word good. Hold on.
Oh no. No.
You can also...
Can I yeet leech a lottle?
Yes, you can. Roll for
Radical.
Leechalotl.
Radical. I guess I gotta roll for that, yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so you managed to throw the axolotl onto his face along with the sticky note. The sticky note is still there.
Nice. So that'll
Just
do that.
licking the sticky note in his eyes going,
Yeah, just the sticky note is ever so slightly covering the top of one of his eyes, and now the axolotl is covering the other.
He's
Okay.
overwhelmed, overpowered.
Okay.
Okay, Crystal's turn next.
Oh, it's my turn!
Yes!
It's okay, it's okay.
I just completely, like, you know that thing when your computer, like, shuts down and reboots?
Yeah.
Randomly? My brain just did that.
It's fine.
I have this image of Crystal going up to him and, like, drumming on his head really fast, like, you know, just for some damage. So do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, roll for that. Roll for drumming on the guard's head. Okay, so yeah, you do manage to get 2 out of your 3 hits in. So, before he
That's
just
like 6
walks
damage.
away.
Each drumstick's like 3 damage. He's done.
He's having a bad day.
Yeah, he is having a bad day. Okay, just sister next.
I'm gonna... Justus is gonna try to talk the guard out of this.
Okay, roll.
Like, come on.
Roll
Come
for
on, dude.
persuasion.
This is the only one with any kind of sense. They're like, hold up.
He's like, wait a minute. He is the
Come
adult
on,
here.
dude. It's late. They're children. Let's just forget about it.
Nope.
Fuck.
The guard is
No.
unamused by your attempts and punches you in the face for 3
Oh,
damage.
He's like, both the adults here are having a bad day.
Yeah. They tried. And we're back to Noctis.
Who has the book?
Crystal does.
Yeah, I'm imagining that I'm holding it in my mouth, kind of like, like the anime. Oh no, I gotta get up and like running to school with the bread in her mouth, kind of like
Pose.
that.
The book
Okay,
is
you know what?
unfortunately like 2 inches thick. So I don't know how she's doing that, but okay.
She has the jaw of a god.
No, she has a jaw of the snake.
So I have an idea. Noctis is gonna run on over and hit the guard in the head, trying to knock him out with his Wii remote.
Okay, roll for hitting the guard with your Wii remote.
I enjoy the eclectic weapons.
This is like what if it like knocks off the axolotl?
You didn't have the wrist strap on and it flew away.
You try to hit the guard in the face, but instead it flips around and hits you in the face.
That's what happens when you don't wear your Wii remote controller on your wrist.
Shut up the wrist strap.
The wrist strap exists for a reason. Use it.
Oh, and Axel, you also got all 3 of your stamina back, so you're back at
Heck yeah.
33.
Heck yeah.
Okay, the guard is so bewildered by what is going on that he does kind of just like start trying to shine the flashlight in Noctis's eyes.
Good content.
Exactly. So Noctis is blinded, so Noctis is going to need to get like every roll, it's basically a -2. So Noctis is a little bit blinded right now.
Just, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Next is Axo. Yep.
Did I try to give him a snack?
Who, the axolotl or the guard?
The guard?
Why are you giving him a snack?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Confuse him? I don't know.
Roll to give the guard a snack. What type of snack?
Some Oreos.
Okay, you roll to give the guard some Oreos.
Shit.
Oh no.
That's not distracting at all.
You
It's,
end up smacking him in the face with an Oreo, which does 1 damage and just makes him really angry.
Oh no.
What if you wanted to do things, but the dice said no?
Okay, it's Crystal's turn to fail.
What does you do?
That is the question we're all asking.
And what's that thing that bullies do? They like pull
Punch
your
you?
underwear up over- No.
A wedgie?
Oh wait, she tries to give the guard a wedgie.
Veggie.
Roll to give the guard a wedgie.
I'm having fun. Why is so good he turns into a donut wrapped in underwear?
20.
Okay, so because you rolled a d20 on giving the guard a wedgie, you do 5 damage and make him fall over. He is
Yeah.
screaming at you. Oh my goodness. You also managed to rip his pants. Like, there's just a rip in them, but he was wearing another set of pants under those pants. So you just find the second pair of pants.
This happens a lot to him.
It's not the first time.
Yoga pants on.
Okay.
So let's get out of here.
So what is no, the guard gets back up. You still have to fight the guard.
Okay.
He's just very angry now.
Oh god, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Justus pulls out his taser. Their taser. God, I don't know what's wrong with me today. He tries their taser.
Okay, roll for taser. You miss and end up tasing a bookshelf.
Oh, thank god it's not the children.
You've rolled just high enough to not hit a teammate. Like you like
bookshelf won't be
miss
hurting anyone
Crystal
today.
by like 2 inches. Okay. So we're back to Noctis.
I think Noctis is still probably stumbling, trying to figure out if he can freaking see right now.
Okay, do you want to roll to see if you can see?
Yes.
See if you can see.
Okay, you got a 10. You can kind of see. Like you can see, but only with one eye, so you don't have any depth perception.
Who needs depth perception?
Can I try and hit him with the Wii Remote again?
Sure, roll for it.
Remember to put your safety strap on this time.
The safety strap is what screwed him over. Okay, you managed to hit him in the knee with your Wii Remote. It does 2 damage.
I was an Avenger like you.
Are you
were,
sure?
until I got
Are
a
you
Wii
sure?
remote. No.
Have you been hit with the Wii Remote? They're pretty solid.
They are pretty solid, but like also you hit him in the knee and he is wearing armor. And then you proceed
He's
to
wearing at
stumble
least
into
2
the
layers
bookshelf.
of pants. His armor is 2 pairs of pants.
Yeah, exactly.
One of them is gone.
No, he's still wearing one, it's just torn. Yeah, it really is.
This is
And the stupid thing is you guys are winning.
I would hope nothing less.
Thank
Okay.
God.
So the guard tries to hit you, and by you I mean Axo, with the baton. Yeah, he hits Axo
I
with
use human
Hit a
shield.
child?
Yes, he hits the
it's
child.
fine. It's fine.
I use my anytime action. Human shield.
Okay, roll for human shield.
Nope.
You
Fuck.
miss and just end up walking into the bookshelf.
I feel like Justice hasn't rolled well all
Ever.
game.
Yeah, no. He's trying his best, but he's not succeeding.
It does 4 damage, but you gain 2 of those back due to your axolotl.
I forgot that.
This is such a mess.
Did you expect anything different, really?
No, I really didn't. Okay, Axo, your turn.
Makes me know why Justus isn't a cop.
Can I summon more than one Leechalotl or no?
No, just 1 Leechalotl. For now.
Heck, I guess axolotl time.
The human shield is like stamina away, right?
Let's see here. Yes it is. But it's just 1 because you didn't actually protect her. You just walked into a bookshelf.
The bookshelf won't be hurting anyone today.
Yeah, this poor bookshelf is like on the verge of being knocked over. It's been tased, hit with a Wii Remote, hit with
It's
an
gonna need to go to
Oreo.
therapy.
Yeah, this bookshelf needs therapy. Axo, do you want to roll for throwing an axolotl?
Yeah.
Axel's just gonna go yeet.
Alright.
Okay, what was that? That was a 12. Okay, so you do manage to hit him with the axolotl, which isn't
Heck
as
yeah.
difficult as it should have been just because the guard is kind of like dazed sitting next to you.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is absolutely fine. Okay, Crystal, it's your turn.
I feel like this is fine is the theme of this.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to trip the guard.
Okay. Roll to trip the guard.
Like, just put my foot out and trip him.
You roll a d20. And so, with this, not only does your proficiency go up to 18, but you manage to kick him in the groin as you trip him, and he goes rolling out the door.
But
10 out of 10.
He does get up and charge right back in, though, but you do 2 damage.
No, I can give this guard one thing. At least he's perseverant.
Yeah, he is trying his best to get this book back.
Mood.
Okay, it's Justice's turn.
He's trying his best.
This guard is going to have to explain why he got beat up by a bunch of toddlers and a useless adult.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
Okay, I'm gonna try to mention Sinclair, because there's this rumor that he paid off the police.
Okay. Roll to convince the guard to let you go.
No!
Oh my goodness, is it a 1? It won't...
You're not having a good time.
You end up tripping over your words and saying, "We paid off the police."
Nope.
To which the guard replies by punching you in the face for 3 damage.
Oh, you're so...
Poor
Why does this keep
Jessica.
happening to you?
They're trying so hard. It's Noctis's turn.
He's doing his best.
How much HP does this guy have?
He's looking pretty worn down. But he's still got some fight in him, so,
I think I'm gonna do an RNG.
okay. Roll a
Just one.
d6.
I thought you said RPG, and I thought about the animation meme, and I got it stuck in my head now.
Oh no.
Oh no, you got 3. Okay, can you roll a d20 too?
Oh yeah, that's right. You said roll a D6 though.
Yeah, d6 is for, okay. So,
This is not going well.
you
Maybe
managed
what's
to
really happening is
do...
that I'm so...
You managed to do 3 damage, but to add insult to injury, you hit Justice.
Sorry.
It's okay. Damn epithet users.
Oh
Humorous.
my goodness. Okay. Oh, this poor man. Poor Justice is
life?
trying.
He's got 2 kids. He doesn't deserve this.
The guard
really
feels
doesn't.
bad for Justice and decides to start attacking the children instead. He grabs more books and starts throwing them at Crystal. He hits Crystal in the face with a book, and it does 3 damage and knocks the book out of her mouth.
No! Down to 20. What was that? 22.
It's okay, I'm
Oh,
keeping track of it.
Someone grab the book.
Yeah, the book is
That's
now
the
just
plan.
like sitting on the floor.
It's now going to be a thing where everyone tries to get the at the same time.
Let's just like not have Justice try because that'll just end up getting them hurt.
Well, I mean, the guard is ignoring me.
Yeah, the guard feels bad for you. It is Axo's turn, I believe.
Can I try to go get the book?
Sure, roll to go get the book.
I have a tentacle on my finger. Hold up.
You end up doing a cartwheel past the book and run into the bookshelf. The bookshelf falls over and dumps a bunch of books on your head. And it
I'm out
does
of bed.
3 damage. It does like 5 damage, which feels unfair, but you do heal 2 of them back, so...
It's okay.
You also currently still
Oh.
have way higher stamina than anyone else at the moment.
Because the dice said so.
Also because you have healing. Okay, Crystal's turn.
Yay. I'm gonna try to get the book back, like just
Okay.
recover and not lose the book.
Roll to get the book back. The Necroomicon.
For giving us a hard time, Akan.
The destroying just... Okay, you get the book back, and this time you actually, like, are holding it instead of just putting it in your mouth.
I didn't think I'd have to actually touch this with my hands.
The book somehow has
Okay.
not fallen apart, but it is very much covered in spit.
It's okay.
And now it's Justice's turn again.
Justus is done and tired. He's gonna tackle. They are gonna tackle the guard.
Okay, you do manage to tackle the guard. Good job.
I thought you said tickle the guard.
Oh,
First was punishing me, Ruben, for trying to be nice.
wait, tickle or tackle?
Tackle.
Okay.
Justus is
It
stomping.
would have been really funny if you tackled. And no, there will not be a session where you return the book.
Adventures in a library.
Yeah. I mean, assuming that you guys can even get the book, which at this point you probably will, considering that the guard looks like he's about ready to pass out. Alright,
Yay.
How
Noctis.
much did my tackle do?
It did like 3 damage.
Alright.
Noctis, would you like to try to heal any of the party or yourself?
Yes, I'd love to. Just give me a second.
You're our cleric. Please help. Your mercy. I'm Genji.
I'm a healer, but...
Let's
I
do
need
this.
healing.
I can yeet an axle to heal, but that's about it.
Listen, guys, there's a 50% chance I'm going to give a stat buff, though.
Yeah,
know what?
that is true because
take
he does function like solely on an RNG.
Alright, it's time to flip the coin.
Woo!
The coin of
Promise is that if I get a nat 1, probably going to heal the guard.
Oh no.
A 1 is a stat buff.
Okay, now roll a d20.
Oh wait, hold on. If it's 1 and 0, so what would it be?
We'll just say that that's a stat buff because you can't get a 0.
Well, yeah, because like it's heads and tails. So would 1 be heads and 2 be tails, or what?
Yeah. 1 is head, 2 is
Yeah.
tail.
All right. It's a stat buff. So
Roll a d6 and then roll a d20.
Who's the other person besides Laura who opened up my character sheet?
Howdy. It's probably me.
and then that's my d6, and
I'm just in here like, what are your y'all's attacks?
so bad.
You
We're all flailing around.
you add plus 3 damage to the guard's next attack.
Oh fuck.
As thanks,
Well, I
the
guess
guard
the
tries.
firewall doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, no, that is since
Oh
run
no.
out. The guard tries to punch you in the face.
Crystal
Am
looks
I
like
not
the only
sitting on him or
confident one
something?
here.
I think we'll up though.
Nice.
Oh fuck.
The guard punches Noctis in the face and does 6 damage.
I don't even know how much HP Noctis has.
Can I?
He has
Can I
22.
use human shield?
You can try. I don't know if you'll want to, but you can.
Human shield. 14.
Hey, you did it!
Hey, that
You did
actually
a thing.
works. The damage is split between Justice and Noctis, so both of you are -3 now.
You okay, kid?
I like how he royally screwed you over and then you still tried to save him.
That's what the...
It's just how we do.
Okay, it is Axo's turn now.
Am I like stuck in a bunch of books?
You are stuck in a bunch of books.
Do I have to roll to get out of the books?
You can try if you want to.
I want to try to get out of the books.
Okay. Roll to get out of the books. I swear, if you fail this, I'm gonna cry.
18.
You manage to get out of the books, and while you get out of the books, you manage to throw a book back at the guard, and it hits him in the back of the head. The guard looks like he's kind of about to pass out. Okay, so I believe it's Crystal's.
Yay! We still got to do stuff.
Please keep in mind, though, that you are still holding the book.
Based off that, I think Crystal... That was a near miss, so I think... Can Crystal just try to leave? Like, she's just gonna try to run while the rest of them...
Okay, roll to run away like a coward.
Yeah, I'm going to roll...
Okay, you manage to get out the door, but then you feel bad about abandoning everyone else, so you kind of just stand there outside the door.
That was my
Like-
plan anyway.
like
I just
you're waiting to let a
out of
dog
the
back
way
in.
of the guard.
Yeah, you kind of just stand there in the doorway looking at them like, are you gonna follow or not?
We must go.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna just run
Okay.
to...
Roll
Like,
to go
come on,
and join
kid.
Crystal.
It's time to go.
Okay, you trip over Crystal as you leave, but you do get out. And it only does 1 damage. So you escape safely with like 15 health, I think. Yep.
Are you good down
boy.
there?
Yeah.
Do I need to like throw him an axolotl when I get out?
You might need to, because he's at 15. But first it is Noctis's turn. Hello.
Oh god, wait, what?
It's your turn.
Are we all running? Well then I get to run too.
Well, we would all run, but the guard's gonna run after us. But if we go ahead, but if my plan was to,
The guard
I
is
don't
about
know.
to pass out. I wouldn't run if I were
Yeah,
him.
yeah, the guard's about to pass out. All anyone needs to do is do 1 more good hit, and then we probably can run for real.
Then I will hit it with the Wii remote.
Okay, roll to hit him with the Wii remote.
Hey!
You managed to hit the guard with the Wii remote 4 times, and he passes out. You also gain +1 proficiency.
Wow, kid.
Congratulations.
Got there.
You have beat your first boss, and each of you gain 10 XP, but I haven't set up a leveling system yet, so currently that means nothing.
We all get bragging rights.
Yeah, you all get bragging
Hell
rights.
Wait, where do we put our
Over
XP?
there on the floor.
In our pocket.
Someone put Necrowanicon.
Necroomnicon. Also, as the guard falls over and passes out, he does drop another packet of fruit snacks. Noctis, would you
Yeah.
like to get the fruit snacks?
Responsible, unlike Gara. Yeah, Noctis just grabs the fruit snacks and then he will go.
Okay. Congratulations, you have gotten a pack of fruit snacks.
Can I pick up the leechalotl and then go?
Yeah, you can get back your leechalotl.
Do I have to roll for that or no?
You can if you'd like to, but you don't have to.
Let's see if the Leechalal just wants to stay.
Maybe the Leechalotto just wants to hang out with their new best friend, the guard.
Fuck.
Did you
The
fail?
The guard.
Okay.
Well, I guess they'll just disappear at some point, maybe.
The Leechalotto crawls into the pocket where the fruit snacks were, and decides that this is its home now.
Okay.
Alan.
Okay. Time to deliver the book.
Oh, good luck with
Before I
that.
need to go to the hospital.
Well, good news. Since you guys won, you do get all your stamina back.
Radical.
Yay.
Do I get the
My
stamina
pride was hurt.
I lost before the fight?
Yeah, you get that all back.
Oh, cool. I'm back to. That's fine.
Okay.
We did a thing.
Congratulations, guys. Do you want to call it quits for today or pick it up later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
cool.
Okay. Sounds good.
I like how Ruben's technically offline.
Yes, you can manually set it to be like that.
I know. I just never have thought about it. I mean, I'm up for more, but if everyone is tired, I'm also.
I'm really tired, so.
Okay,
Yeah, like
yeah, it's
whatever.
been about like 2 hours. An hour
And
and a
Ruben,
half.
from
so-
my understanding, this started at 6 for Ruben, so Ruben should be. Like,
yeah,
bed.
we're gonna force
It's
Ruben
almost
to go to
10.
bed.
Yeah, let's call it quits now.
Good job, guys. We did it.
Nice, nice.
Yay!
Yeah.